Welcome to this video on geometric series. Now, geometric series are something that are very likely to come up in your Core 2 exam, and hence why it is probably a good idea to know what they do. So, I'm going to go through a couple of questions and then these should explain basically how geometric series work. Now, I'm going to give you a string of numbers. 180 plus 60 plus 20. Dun 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 dun, because I've drawn some dots. Now, you need to now geometric series have what is called a first term and a common ratio, and you need to know basically what that is. Now, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term. There is a formula for geometric series that goes like this. We're just going to write v because v is the value we want. V a bit bigger, equals AR to the minus AR n minus 1. What that's saying is that for every value you want, you need to know the starting position, the common ratio, and the sequence term, so that you can minus 1 from it, because you need to minus 1 from the sequence term to find your value. So in this case, we have the first term, which is so 180 equals, well, as it's the first term, it's 180 times r, which we don't know, but it's n minus 1, and as n is 1 minus 1 is 0, so it's just 180. Just write that a bit bigger actually. Now we have second term, which is 60. Now we know the first term is 180, so it's 180 times r, which is the second, which is 2 minus 1, because 60 is the second term. So we can just write 60 as 60 equals 180r, which is a fair way of putting it. And then finally the last term, the 20, equals 180 times r to the 3 minus 1, which equals, shall I say, 20 equals 180 r squared, if that makes sense. Now when we try and find actually what our value is, we're not going to bother with writing 180 out every time, because quite frankly we don't need to. So we can just write 60 as AR and 20 as AR squared. We want to do AR squared over AR, so 20 over 60 equals 1 over 3. 1 over 3 is our common ratio. Now once we know what the common ratio is, we could work out the next missing term in the sequence. If I go back up. So if we know that the first term is 180, so we'll have our formula again. So the third term is going to have 180 as its starting, times by 1/3, to the power of the fourth term, so it's 4 minus 1, so 3. So that's going to equal 180 times 1 over 3 to the 3. So let me just plug that in my calculator. Six and 2/3. Now we can go further, almost to infinity if you like, but I think for the purposes of this video that's as far as we'll go for the moment. So we've used the formula AR to the power of n minus 1 to work out what the next value in the sequence is going to be.